I think I'm quite ready for another adventure.
Alright, what is up my friends? Welcome to another video here on CoolStuffInc.com. We're looking at the Mystery 11th Brew. So of course, Wilds of Eldraine Early Access was last week. Very, very exciting. Did my 10 new brews. It's a lot of fun. My article on CoolStuffInc.com from Friday goes over all 10 decks, my thoughts on each, ratings, so on and so forth. And also on my YouTube, you can look at all the decks and we'll always go watch that. A lot of fun. But my cool stuff video here is kind of like the 11th brew, right? So I'm still recording this in early access. The set releases officially tomorrow on Arena for the Open. But we still got little early access here. So early access, best of one standard. Gonna play 5 games here today with a Pia Adventure deck. So of course, Pia Nalaar, really, really good card. I've been seeing play in various formats. Whenever you play a land or from exile or a spell from exile, make a flying haste adopter, which is a really powerful ability, of course. We've seen this alongside Reckless Impulse and Wrenn's Resolve to kind of go nuts. Cheap spells, Voltage Surge, Swiftspear, you get the idea, right? Well, you know what else works really well with this? Adventures. So, of course, adventure cards, you cast the sorcery card, goes into exile, then you cast the creature, it's being cast from exile for Pia. So we get Sneaky House Mouse here for a great 1-drop. We get Heartflame Duelist for a little burn and 2-drop action. And then the really surprising Hearth Elemental, a card that I completely glossed over my set review. And it was played against me during early access, and I was like, oh, wow. That card's really good. Of course, Stoke Genius is not incredible, but if you're empty-handed, it's very, very good. As a discard your hand, empty-handed still works, draw 2. But the creature itself is really good. I kind of just glossed over it. This is like a super Tolarian Terror. We have 6 mana for a 4/5. And it costs X less, where X is the number of instant sorceries and adventure cards in your graveyard, which is most of the cards in this deck, right? So we have, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, it's a lot. 20 plus cards, whatever. So this is going to cost, 2 mana or 1 mana in the mid game, which is incredible, as well as being a way to draw cards, which is also awesome. And that's just great, Missing a fast land here, which still stinks a little bit, but mana is pretty good. And then, Swiftspear, Kumano, need no introduction. Obviously, really good aggro cards. So, super cool deck. And let's give it a spin here. The Mystery 11th Brew here on CoolStuffInc.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Do all the good stuff here on the Cool Stuff channel. And let's get right to the games. Brought to you by
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of Jim Davis, and you can show your support while getting 5% off your entire order by using the promo code JIM5 at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. And remember to use the code JIM5 at checkout for 5% off. CoolStuffInc.com, cool stuff in stock.
It's fine. We can keep this. Play with Fire, PS, some Wrenns. I think we're going to play Sokenzan. Have the ability to play with Fire on turn 1 if they have a 1-drop. Not likely they have a 1-drop, Take a shot at it. Brushland, sure. And now we see a Brushland. Interesting sequence here where I think you actually want to play the Resolve first and then play Pia next turn. They aren't playing Black, they're playing Brushland. I'm going to have to play Pia. If they were more removal-heavy colors, I would probably play Resolve. Try and go for turn 2 Pia plus land, make a token immediately, but Brushland probably can't kill Pia on turn 2. Ossification laid on arms. I mean, they could have it. One Acorn. I think this card is really, really good, but I don't think it's correct to ever play it on turn 1 like this. But sure, we'll allow it. Here's a Resolve. We see another Pia and a land. Alright, so we're going to go land, gonna kill this thing, and attack. Fortunately, hitting the second Pia is not great, but we got our Hearth Elemental. We can guess Pia for a Thopter, worst case scenario. Here's an Adeline. Right. Cheeky House Mouse. So I'm just gonna play Pia, make a Thopter, I guess. Keep this one. Bivouac, make a Thopter. Mouse in the air, I guess. Yeah, because if we pump this, they can just block it. So, yeah, sure. So in for 3. I think it's Adeline attack back. You can block the token though, which is fine. Closing in on just casting the empty your hand card. We get the mouse. We get the resolve. Next turn should be a pretty big turn for us. Master's Redemption. Okay. So, pretty easy block on the token. Untap and draw. Sundown Pass. Alright, let's start with the Wrenn's Resolve. So let's resolve it up. See what we hit. We hit 2 more lands. Cool. Killing me here. Alright. We play land. Get a Thopter. We can just, like, cast the Hearth Elemental. We want to wait and, like, draw 2 off this, but we just, like, don't have anything to do. Casting the 4/5 here is pretty good. It blocks Adeline as well. I would just do that, honestly. Yeah, so let's attack in the air with our tokens. Not thrilled about losing the adventure here, but we just, like, it would just take a long time to do. I have a Mana Sink here anyway. Just cast the Big Idiot. Blocking Adeline's pretty important, too. Next turn we have land, make a flyer, mouse, make a flyer, bivouac attack. If you don't draw a single spell. Not quite. Nothing here. Sorry. No one's home. It's funny actually. So Yogabba Gabba here puts the card into exile for more expensive, but if you cast it, we get the Pia token. So it's kind of funny little synergy here. Here's 3 blind mice and a mouse token, but I think we're off to the races here. We draw a Heartflame Duelist for a little bolt action. So we get to go plains, token, this, token. We can just go face and get a token. Right, so go face. And then cast this, get a token. And we're actually 1 short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, you got me. Alright, we're 1 short. If they have a Wrath of God in their you know, token creature deck, they got us. Actually, we have this thing anyway with the Bivouac, so. So, pump the team here. I get to fire in a decent attack, of course, but. Make a 3/3, cast Wedding Announcement. Yeah, not stopping the Thopters here. Unless some surprise lifelink coming down, which there isn't. We're good to go here. Take a bunch. Not lethal. And we Leroy. Alright, sweet. Pia turn 2 gets the job done. Alright. This hand's playable. We got a good hand here. We can keep this. Copperline Gorge. Braving the Wilds. Doing the land thing. We draw Pia. Alright, so we're going to go Kumano. Is it going to be Feldon or Pia first? Only 1 white, no Wrenn resolves yet. There's a Loam Speaker. Alright, Feldon does, I think. Restless Bivouac, sure. Here's Feldon. Make it a 3/3. Get in for a chunk. The Huntmaster's Redemption. Make a 3/3. We draw a Play with Fire. Not ideal. We got Swiftspear. We got Cheeky House, Mouse, whatever. We can pump this Etchings and try and get through like that. So let's go land, Swiftspear, House, Mouse, Prowess. Let me just jam, right? This can block this. We have a Play with Fire. Can't block this. They can trade here if they want to, which is fine, obviously. It's a pretty good attack for us, honestly. Draw white source. We can go Pia plus Mouse. Make some Thopters. Get our little game on with Pia. Real size up moment, you know. Do I have Play with Fire? Do I not have Play with Fire? Is it a bluff attack? Next turn, they can sacrifice creature, search for a land. Gonna dub block the Feldon. Sure. Nope. Nothing. I'm just gonna serve here, I think. Try to find a white source. This Scry on, get some damage in. Cool. Alright, down to 5. Next turn is Pia plus Thopter. In the main phase, Didn't tap for mana. Might be the pause. Didn't tap for mana. Meant to float before they Huntsman's. Didn't go to full control. Sack creature. Go find a creature. This card's sneakily a little bit good. I don't know. It's an interesting card. The floor is not bad. Just a 3 for 3. A little bit of upside. It's going to be Arnie. What's it going to be, bud? Going to sack the 3/3. Wow. I would be lying if I said I knew what they were getting here. Gotta go for the turtle. Alright, it's turtle time. Heroes in a half shell. They mill over. They find a land. Sure. Could have one of these in hand. A royal treatment. That'd be a little rough, but... Alright, land, PM, mouse. Everything was all pretty quick there, so probably no trick. So you're in. You're in. I keep saying urine for some reason. Is it actually everything? Alright. Down to Uno. Pump the squad. Sure. I mean, attack away. You gonna animate a land to a 4/4? Draconic Destiny. Oh, it's a combo. Wow. Okay, I did not even pick up on that. So, Draconic Destiny gives the ability to the creature of 1 fire breathing, and then the tortoise reduces the cost to by 1. And because it gives the actual ability to the creature, when you do it on a land, you can just infinite like this. I didn't play around that. I guess if I had left back a Thopter, it probably would have been okay this game, but I didn't even know that was coming. Wow, that was cool. All right, that's pretty good. And keep this. Heartflame Duelist. I don't know about this one, honestly. It's a little clunky. It's definitely not quite Bone Crusher Giant, you know? So we got a mulligan from our opponent. We got decent mana. 1 drop. I guess 2 drop. Alright, Swifty, do your thing, bud. Thicket. Commune with spirits. Alright. Can imagine some big life-linking enchanting creatures could be tough for us. We'll see what we can do. Looking for a Pia. Take a land, sure. Alright. I mean, Impulse. We could just cast the Duelist. Maybe we do that, actually. We just get big. Let's try and get on the board. Attack for 1, so they go. And I could Surge and Impulse, or Impulse and Surge, or whatever. Gain a little life, get in for a nice chunk. Let's see what happens. Scrap Quarter. Did not see that one coming. Sure. Let's cast our Impulse. It's got lifelink, as you're wondering. We draw Bivouac and Swiftspear. So we're going to Swifty. Just get in here. They take 4. Commune with Spirits and Scrap Gorger. Jugan defends the temple. Makes a little Nalaar elf buddy. That's fine. Kumano. Alright, so we're gonna play this when we lose it. Definitely gonna Surge the Monk. The question is, do I want to Wrenn's Resolve or Kumano to apply some pressure? I think I want to Resolve. Prouse. Kumano and a land. Okay. We could just ship the Bivouac and then play both Kumano and Surge. It's pretty good. Just like forget this. Yeah, whatever. Just forget it. We don't need it. Play Kumano. So we're losing a card here, but I think it's fine. Creature land's not that important for this current situation. We're attacking for a lot. Just gonna take it. Just didn't even blink. Didn't even flinch. So yeah, whatever. I'll just take it. Sure, no problem. I'm Gandalf. What do you want from me? Alright. That was cool. Worked. Mouse, mouse, mouse. Alright. Stands fine. You gotta turn on mouse, gotta surge, gotta resolve. Hearth Elemental needs a little bit of work, but still pretty solid. Tolarian Terror, eat your heart out. Pumped in a mulligan, we're gonna keep. We're not thrilled, but we'll keep. Probably gonna Savannah line on one, depending on what they do. Like, yeah, we're just gonna Savannah line, so. Let's play mouse, nothing fancy. No target for the adventure, obviously, so we'll just play, just good old Savannah Lions, Vanilla 2-1, with a weird creature type. And next turn we have Surge. We could Wrenn's Resolve next turn. I don't love it, but Ramble, Familiar, and another mouse. Okay, so this mouse can go. We could Squeak by, and then we're gonna Surge this for sure. The question is, do I want to sneak by or just play another 2-1, or do I want to get it into the adventure zone? So if we drop Pia, we can do Pia stuff. I think I want to adventure it, honestly. Let's Surge this. We also want to empty our hand for Hearth Elemental too, which is kind of cool. So. No artifact sack. Fire up the Squeak by. Just squeaking by. Extra point. So you go. Very, very cool. You can use the adventures as like an extra hand. So when you can Wren's Resolve and discard your hand with this, it's kind of cool. Draw Kumanos. Alright, let's just play Wren's Resolve. Let's start there. Wren's Resolve. And we'll exile another mouse and a pass. Sure, so we'll land. And we're just going to attack here. We're not going to try and mouse onto the mouse. They kill it in response. We lose the adventures. So just do that. Play Kumano, deal 1. And next turn we have the mouse itself. We have the adventure mouse off of the thing that needs to be cast. We've got the Hearth Elemental, which costs 4 at this point. Going to be a lot less soon enough. And if they kill my mouse, it makes this thing cheaper also, which is great. This card's like super sweet. Totally missed this card in my set review. Just completely glossed over it. I was like, oh yeah, maybe a modern dredge card because it's kind of like a, you know, looting effect, but the front side's good. Shakedown Heavy. That is a large creature. Surge can sacrifice an artifact. We don't have any of those just yet. I'm sure it's all again, honestly. Cast Resolve. And we see a Kumano and a land. So play the land. So now we can... we could sneak by, right? Can't block each other. So we could sneak by here. We want to get the counter off the Kumano. I actually screwed up. I should have played the Sundown Pass here. I could have gone Adventure and cast the creature. Now we're playing another Kumano. Yeah, so we're going to play a mouse. This is going to go away, yeah, next turn. So we lose the Adventure, which is fine, I think. Just play Kumano, play the mouse. Play the mouse. I guess I can Squeak by. I want to get the counter off the Kumano. But squeaking by is good for 3 damage here. Yeah, let's Squeak by. We missed out on a Kumano trigger, but we get it for 3, which is pretty good. Just sneak it in and say go. Now we got 2 mice in the chamber. Alright, well, they had the fight rigging. We couldn't have surged anyway, so we have no artifacts. They're going to hide away here and just hopefully they don't hit anything big. This comes down to like a, alright, you got it or you don't. They have a tight industry. That's probably going to do it. That might be a little much for us here. Yeah, pretty good. Obviously, they're not draw. These rigging decks are pretty inconsistent, but that's a good one. Just going to gain life playing a 4-4. I agree with that play. Yeah, I think that 14 power on the board is just too much in big creatures. 15's a lot. Alright, so we'll just let them hit us. Raw Wren's Resolve. This has got to be really good. That'd be a phenomenal Wren's Resolve here. We had a Feldon and another mouse. Yeah, if they were low enough, we could like maybe sneak by and get in. We could do a thing maybe, but we're just dead here. This thing costs 2, which is kind of cool. That's good. Really, really good. Very Mirror Enforcer-esque. It's funny because you could go like Sundown Pass, Voltage Surge, something, and then cast this and just draw 2 cards. Just discard your hand and draw 2. But we can't beat the board right now. But definitely a good run out. You know, they had a really good draw. They hit their spot. They hit their spot of like hitting the thing, into the thing, into the thing. But our hand was really, really good here. And we definitely have a, you know, again, this hand could go Surge, just 2 mana, draw 2, and have 2 cards in our hand and 5 cards over here and be awesome. But they just killed us, so it is what it is. But definitely, you know, not a bad showing for the deck. They just kind of had their thing. Yeah, alrighty then. I guess I'm mulligan. Alright, so on the play, and I guess we're going to 5 here, right? 2 blind mice here is not going to get it done. Tough. I'm not playing that many planes, you know, like there's a few, but maybe it's 1 or too many, I don't know. You have your white 1-drops, so no fast lands, definitely a little tough, but this is an inspiring advantage I might keep. It's still tough on the play. Reckless Impulse, Wrenn's Resolve. Even as she burned, Wrenn bent Realm Breaker to her will. Alright, go on 5. Alright, well, it's a good 5 at least. Honestly, it's a really good 5 because you have the Hearthfire, ship the mouse, and ship a plains. Ship Eiganjo, never mind. Alright, I mean, obviously, 2 mana to discard your hand, draw 2, and you have no cards in hand is pretty good, so not a bad card to on-mulligan with. I like to draw a red source here. Candy! Top. Didn't draw a red source. Alright. Swiftspear, and where should I cast our mouse? Could adventure it, but it's fine. If I draw a land, I go Swiftspear plus Stoke Genius, sorry. Draw red, draw mountain. If you draw mountain, we're in great shape. Oh, come on. Why are you like this? These planes are just killing us. Alright, I guess. We cast, honestly, I would feel pretty favored if we just cast this here. We drew a mountain. Attack for 5 or 6 and draw 2 cards. Rocco's Modern Life. That's so funny because Rocco's so insane with our Pia. It's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go. Can't block by creatures power 3 or greater. If this can still block, kind of sucks. So your next end step. We gotta get up at the Pia here, obviously. Pia plus Rocco is pretty good if I can't kill my Rocco. What a counter. Oh, no, I can't block because Sacred Grows, too. I know the only cards do, you know? So let's squeak by on the mouse. And then attack for 3. Say go. Rocco's Modern Life. That's an elf? It's like a devil to me. And so 4/6 make a food. Oh, they're going off. Knight of Sweet Revenge is the way to make all the foods tap for green. Got some work to do here. I'm not gonna lie. Wren's Resolve. We are gonna go off with Pia. Like, they're gonna go off with the Rocco. We have dueling. I think they're way ahead though because they have a mana source or mana enabler in play too. We shouldn't draw land. So I think we're dead. Yeah, cute battle between Rocco and Pia, but unfortunately not really favoring us. They have infinite food. Alright, say go. Yeah, fellow chucker, eh? Alright, respect. Respect. Come on, we still can't draw land. Oh my god. Alright. We're obviously dead to food fight, right? They have 8 mana in play and a bajillion things to sack, but we'll like keep playing, I guess. We're gonna play Kumano. Could just play the mouse, I guess, right? Just like try and pump one of the prowess creatures to get through, and they only block with this thing. I don't think that matters, though. Yeah, these cards don't really matter, I don't think. So just go, like, here. And play the mouse, get a Thopter, they get their stuff. Man, Rocco's like the anti-us card, huh? So we attack with these. The 4-power actually just can't be blocked. And block one of these. I think they have like infinite life and mana here, basically. So gotta go to 1. Litova line. Candy. Food Fight gives all artifacts 2 mana sack. We're gonna activate their thing, pump the squad. Alright, yeah, it's has more food than I expected. Yeah, so pretty tough game, obviously. Missed a lot of land drops and stuff, and then Rocco is just like a hard counter RPs, but that's fun. Cool deck. Alright, so kind of a wild ride. Definitely some ups and downs, but let's play some cool decks, honestly. Yeah, early access is always really, really fun. Lots of crazy things happening. Mana was a little awkward. You know, we drew a lot of planes. There are only 3. We drew multiple planes multiple times. Good amount of mulligans there, too, unfortunately. So the mana's a little rough. You know, we're really missing out on Inspiring Vantage. Kind of is what it is. P is still great. The red card's still pretty great. The Duelist is a little clunky, honestly. 3 mana is a lot for a Lightning Bolt, but Mouse is great. Elemental is great. Finding the right mix of spells here is important. And then also, you know, the question is, of course, how safe is Pia in this format? You know, is Pia going to be killed by a cut down every game, or is it going to be allowed to live? When it lives, it goes nuts. When it dies, not so much. But definitely a cool deck. Looking forward to getting it ready for world testing, as well as the actual worldwide release tomorrow. So let me know what you think. All right, I'm Jim Davis for CoolStuffInc.com. And let me know in the comments what you think. Use promo code Jim5, 5% off your order on CoolStuffInc.com. Get your free Jim Davis Goblin Shaman token. And let's rock and roll, folks. World is coming up. I'm excited. You should be too. We got a brand new set. Let's do this.